Membership is only offered by invitation from a local chapter. The eligibility for membership is outlined in the DKG Constitution in Article 3 and further defined in the International Standing Rules in Section 3. In this segment, we will talk about the eligibility requirements for membership. I will ask questions from time to time, so please feel free to pause the video for discussion. As defined in our governing documents, an active member shall be a woman who is employed as a professional educator at the time of her election or has been retired from an educational position. The word employed is further defined as currently hired by an employer and/or paid a salary or fee for specific educational services. The word retired is further defined as someone who has significant enough years in education to draw a pension or annuity. There are no years of experience required for membership, only current employment or retirement from a position as an educator. An active member participates, as she is able, in chapter programs and projects, contributes to committee work, votes, shares in financing chapter activities, and may hold office. It is up to the chapter to decide whether the prospective member comes under the classification of professional educator. But in the selection of a member, it is important to note that the definition of professional educator is interpreted to include one-to-one instruction as well as group instruction. And it is also important to note that certification or licensing is not required. Do you know women in your community who are outstanding educators and are eligible for membership? What is keeping you from inviting them to membership? How might the chapter assist you in doing so? There are only two classifications of membership currently available for educators and retired educators. That is active and reserve. A member is initiated as an active member and can request reserve membership only if she is already an active member in good standing. In other words, she's paid her dues for the year. Active members who, by reason of geographic location or physical disability, are no longer able to regularly attend chapter meetings are eligible for reserve membership upon request. Reserve status is granted by a majority vote of the chapter, and retirement is not a valid reason to grant reserve status. But a reserve member so requesting can be restored to active membership. Reserve members have all the privileges of membership except that of holding office and have no obligations except payment of dues and the scholarship fee. Does your chapter have a strategy to maintain contact with reserve members, to assist them in keeping their membership current, even after moving to assisted living or a nursing facility? Do you have a way to help them stay in touch with the chapter? Members who are not eligible for active membership, but who have made a notable impact on education or service to women or children, may be eligible for honorary membership. Honorary membership can be granted at the chapter, state organization, or international level. Active members and retired educators are not eligible for honorary membership because they are eligible for the higher honor of active membership. Although active members and potential members for active membership are not eligible to become honorary members can, however, become active members if they become employed as professional educators. No initiation in that case is required because they were initiated when they became honorary members. They will simply begin paying active dues following the change in membership status. An honorary member may participate in all activities except that of holding office, and she may serve as parliamentarian. Do you know women in your community who might be eligible for honorary membership? A member in good standing may transfer from one chapter to another upon application to Society headquarters. The member simply fills out and sends a request for transfer form to Society headquarters, or she may call the office. If there's only one chapter in the area, the member may be assigned to that chapter. If there are 2 or more chapters in the area, the member may receive a list of chapters so that she can make a selection. The receiving chapter does not vote on the transfer. Society headquarters will send an official notice of the transfer to the transferring member and to presidents and treasurers of the sending and receiving chapters, as well as the appropriate state organization treasurers. The transfer is not officially complete until she receives that notice, but if a member who's transferred does not receive a notice, please assist her in calling headquarters to make sure that transfer has been taken care of. The transferring member should also remain on the roll of the chapter from which she is being transferred until the chapter does receive official notice of her completed transfer, and she should continue paying dues to her former chapter until she has officially transferred to a new chapter. A transferred member is not initiated again. She's already been initiated, and she does not have to pay any kind of transfer fee. Does your chapter have a strategy to assist members when they move to a new location? According to surveys of members who have dropped their membership in the last 6 years, 1 in 4 indicate that they would consider reinstatement if asked. A former member can be reinstated to a membership by simply putting in a request. She shall be reinstated to that chapter upon receiving the request. There are no chapter or geographic restrictions on reinstatement, and the chapter does not vote on the reinstatement, and there is no reinstatement fee. The former chapter and/or society headquarters can provide more information when requested. Chapter members are not required to know the member who's reinstating. Because she has already been a member, her membership qualifications are not in question. A member whose membership has lapsed because she did not pay her dues while moving will simply be reinstated into a new chapter in the new location upon request. Do you know former members who might be asked to reinstate? What strategies might the chapter use to reclaim these lost members? All of the forms for membership, including transfer requests, the reinstatement form, initiate cards, as well as many resources such as the new membership recruitment plan, which includes the application for membership. All of these are online under Forms and also the Resources tab at the homepage on www.dkg.org. I encourage you to visit the webpage, sign in as a member, and access these resources. And if you have any difficulties or need the forms in a printed format or another version, please do not hesitate to call Society headquarters.